Hi, good day to you, Taurus. This is Meenakshi of Meenakshi Tarot. This is going to be a reading for you for the 8th to the 14th of January. So this is just a general reading, and we're going to see where this reading takes us to. We're going to see what is the message that is here for you. Okay, let me see what is going on here. What is going on here? So, okay. Let's see. So 8 to the 14th, if this message does not resonate with you, Taurus, then please just, let it be. Maybe it's meant for somebody else. And then if it's not resonating with you, please look at your moon, your Venus, and your rising signs. I see your main card falling out was Taurus energy. And I see this is about you. You could have another Taurus person in your space. And you need to be very mindful of the situation. If you have somebody else in your space that is also giving you the illusion that there could be happiness and making you feel left out in your situations. We're seeing that somebody could be, you're going to be so mindful of mind games and manipulation. And we see, Taurus, that you should not allow yourself to be caught up in these situations where people are manipulating you to suit their own ends and purposes. And if you yourself is doing that, where you are manipulating people and causing people to feel left out and excluded from situations, you need to be very mindful of that. Because we are seeing that, Taurus, at the end of the day, the energy is coming through us saying that you need to realize that whether or not you have all the information, life is all about the fact that we are all connected. We have this interconnected energy. We have this, and it's your choice at the end of the day to see how are you going to focus your energy, how are you going to focus and achieve what you're going to achieve. So if you have got somebody who is misleading you and causing you to get stuck in situations and overthink situations, you have a choice to not cause yourself to feel left out or to leave other people out of your situations. If this is a relationship where there's a third party interference, you need to be very mindful of that. You've got water energy coming through here, and that is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And you've got also Queen of Cups energy. So you've got both masculine and feminine energy coming through here. So this is really saying to me that you need to allow yourselves, and we could be dealing with both male and female Taurus people out there. So you need to be very mindful of yourself and realize that, the wheel is turning for you in so many ways, and there is this financial change, and you should focus on this financial change. And yet you need to realize that you can choose, like I was saying in the beginning, to get caught up in all kinds of negative thinking and not realize how connected we are, how you are where you are right now, because that is just exactly where you are supposed to be. So you do need to allow more freedom of spirit, more freedom of energy, and more allowing yourself to flow into your life right now instead of observing. Get into it and flow into it like how water flows. You need to flow so in your life and allow situations to change and to turn. You are going through a very karmic phase in your life, some of you, where you are seeing that what is supposed to happen is happening, and it requires you to bring in tremendous balance into your situation. So let's draw some more cards here. Let's see what is falling out here. Could be some of you are dealing with a love situation, and there are choices that you need to make, Taurus. So we are seeing that this is coming through here. Some of you could be receiving a lot of messages. Some of you could be having a relationship with somebody who's a very joyful person, and it's sort of like a love situation that's unfolding, and you could be looking at having choices. Some of you may be thinking about somebody else or being in something else. Gemini coming up here. It's almost as though you've got Queen of Cups again in this reading. So definitely there is you could have a fellow Gemini. You could have a fellow Taurus person, a Gemini person. You could be dealing with somebody with water in their chart. You yourself could have water in your chart. And that is, like I said, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And we've got, again, this water energy flowing through in this reading. So definitely a very fluid situation going on, a love situation going on. So you need to be very mindful of yourself. In Taurus energy again coming up in this. Some of you could be facing a situation of choices. You know, there's these messages that are coming through when you have a situation of choices, and love situations that are coming through, and love things that are happening. So some of you could be in a relationship with someone, but you want to be someplace else, and you need to be very sure of these decisions that you are now making for yourself. It can become very complicated over time, but you need to be careful as well that you do not burden yourself with unnecessary drama. You know, focus on just two things right now. Don't get too involved with everything and everybody and whatever is going on. You know, face your life, you know, with its truths, and see what you can see for yourself, and learn to let go of that which you can't control. It's so important that you have this realization that, you know, things are the way that they are. So some of you are feeling a little bit disempowered, and you are actually creating this impression that you are disempowered, you are stuck. We see Scorpio energy here as well. You are creating this almost as though this negativity, there's this negative situation that you are portraying. And there's no need for you to be in this space. There's no need for you to even, it's as though you've given up, and it's as though you've got this no hope. And we see this in your cards underneath as well. It's almost you're quite negative in what it is that you are wanting to do. So, you know, you need to be very mindful of yourself in your situations, because this is not about you being so negative about everything. You know, I mean, if you just look at this, if we had to turn this entire deck around, if you just change the way that you are viewing things, I mean, really, it just paints a totally different picture. I mean, look at this. If you can just change the way, the outlook that you are having right now, look at how it can really change everything for you. It can take your love situation so much better. It gives you, if you can look beyond what you are seeing and just let go, I mean, you become empowered, creative. I mean, look at that. You can create this change. You can be positive, and there can be this happiness, and there can be this joyfulness, and there can be this, you know, options for you, this creativity, this renewed energy, this vibrance, this karmic situation unfolding for itself in a positive, with a positive vibration, new beginnings, past being behind you. But if you don't change your outlook, you're going to see this negative situation from a very, very awkward point of view. Let it go, Taurus, and allow positivity. Allow yourself to flow with the changes that's coming towards you. So, Taurus, I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading. This is really quite a mind-boggling situation, because you really got to literally grab hold of yourself and rethink the way you are looking at things, because you need to have a more happier outcome as you start this year. So take care until next time, Taurus. Bye-bye.